I'm Geoff Nemnich.
And I'm Rick Paulette.
And we're the hosts of The Last Stand. Coyote hunting is my passion.
And coyote calls are my livelihood.
And together we aim to bring you the best predator hunting tips, tricks, and tactics, right down to The Last Stand.
The Last Stand, presented by Lucky Duck Predator Calls. We are the masters of deception. Swagger bipods. Shoot with confidence. Shoot with swagger. Onyx Hunt. Know where you stand. Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable.
Season 5 of The Last Stand. It's hard to believe this is our 5th season doing this.
Yeah.
We've been a lot of cool places, ups and downs, but this one, early season hunt, South Dakota. We're actually hunting on the Rosebud Indian Reservation with John Wilcutts and Jim Smith. Well, it's day 2, South Dakota. Yesterday was kind of a ass kicker. We're fighting big wind all day. We ended up killing 3 coyotes. One was off camera. A couple others didn't turn out the greatest, but today is a new day. We've actually moving in on a prairie dog town here. We're waiting for it to get light enough to walk in and make the stand here. It's kind of worst thing you can do sometimes. First stand of the morning, you get in there too early and you just can't see the coyotes and they get on you fast and kind of blows it up on you, but they've been seeing some coyotes out on this prairie dog town about every morning, so we're gonna get in here and hopefully we can get some action early and get the mojo going for the day. A lot of times if I get into an area where I think there's a group of coyotes, right now this time of year it's probably a family group, probably still some pups, living with mom still, they haven't dispersed out. I am going to start off with a few lone hounds. I'm going to use Suki 01. A lot of times, they think, okay, if this is the area that group's been, I think they'll come to investigate, but it's not real windy, maybe 10, 15. I'm going to probably start off with some squeaky stuff after that, but definitely by the time I finish this stand-up, which is only going to be maybe 12, 14 minute stand, I'm going to get aggressive with a bunch of pup fighting and pup distress and things like that. It's overcast, gray, these coyotes are going to blend in. It wouldn't surprise me if we get a coyote right on top of us before we even see him, even with 5 sets of eyes here on stand. Coming off left. John just spotted a coyote in the binoculars coming off Far Hill.
It was kind of cool how that all unfolded. He wanted to get to that call bad to swing around, get around them horses, and then he...
Yeah, the whole problem was they flushed him downwind. Where he come from was the upwind half of the stand.
Right.
I think he'd have come right perfect out front, but everything flushed him clear to the right, and then when he saw an opening, then he cut hard, and then I think when I checked the wind, it was kind of going to that pole, I thought, and he must just got downwind of it just close enough where he caught just a little sniff of it. I mean, he was right out in front of us, like 60 yards. If he'd have checked up, it'd been awesome.
I was getting ready to bark at him, so I didn't know if you were gonna,
I had just hit my preset to stop him, and then all of a sudden,
yeah.
And that's just where no one, reading coyotes to understand, like, We could have sat here and tried to woof and bark, and I
Yeah.
just instantly thought that coyote wasn't going to stop.
No.
And he was going to get to that. So I figured, he's only out there about 150 yards. Just shoot him when he's kind of quartering away.
I was waiting on you to do the first one because I wouldn't have enough confidence to do that one.
It's not always pretty, but if you can just get him anchored on the first one,
Yeah.
then you let Rick take out his frustration.
Yeah, I did. He's all blowed to smithereens.
Well, great start to the morning. Oh yeah, coming right to the right here. Little one, right here. Got him? Woo! 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 There he is, running to the right. Two in a row.
I didn't want to move over to the right because he was right at the call, so
Yeah.
I was like, that's Geoff's.
Oh, hell, he was right down my barrel. I should have just shot him trot and chest on once he got close to that bank, but I thought, but he kind of wanted to stop there a second, and then...
I was watching and listening to you bark, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it always happens so fast, and you're like, oh, damn.
We know what's happening
I was
next.
about ready to run over to this hill here because I thought, oh, man, he's going to win the call, and then he's going to freaking run down this. Yeah, luckily he bailed back out that way.
It took him a little bit underneath that bank to
Yeah.
come out.
He must have got right up.
Yeah.
You know, what is that bank, about 15 yards from the call? I think he got right up on it.
Oh, that was a cool stand. We got him whacked, rolling
That's
out of
right.
here. That's what people think think you're a pro, not me.
A pro would have killed him there at 90 yards, stopped, chest on.
That'd be the way to go out. Last thing he remembered was smelling a human. Came into lip squeaks like Geoff had already commented on. So, out here in South Dakota with John. What reservation we on?
The Rosebud.
The Rosebud. Check him out. He does prairie dog, all of it, right?
Everything we have. Prairie dogs, upland birds, elk, antelope, deer.
Yep. What's the name of your deal?
Bad Nation Outfitters.
Bad Nation Outfitters.
You know, this season of The Last Stand, we're gonna do things a little bit different. You know, in the past, we've released episodes every couple weeks. I know a lot of you sit there, in December, January, and are waiting for that next episode to come out. You know, we're gonna put out content more frequently. We're gonna chop them down. They're gonna be a little shorter. You're not gonna see 20, 25, 30-minute episodes like you have in the past. We're gonna cut those down for you guys, 6, 8, 10-minute slots, and we're gonna be able to release content to you, once or twice a week all winter long. And I think guys are gonna like that. Hopefully you'll like it. Give us your feedback in the comments, what you think, if you like that, if you don't. But I think, watching stuff on your phone, which I'm assuming most people do, you can catch little clips here and there, and just, more coyote killing content more frequently. That's what we want to give you guys.